The short answer is, if we can't manifest what we want, it's because we're not giving ourselves permission to manifest what we want. Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's quick Law of Attraction video, I'm going to discuss a question I hear all the time, which is, why can't I manifest what I want? But first, if you're new to my channel, please make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, because I do put out new Law of Attraction videos like this one every single week. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this question about why can't I manifest what I want? And I hear this question phrased in many different ways. And the thing to understand is that you can manifest what you want. You absolutely can. Any of it. The question is, are you giving yourself permission to manifest? Something that really gets in the way of manifesting for people is self-imposed guilt. Feeling like you shouldn't have the things that you want. And more often than not, if there's something that you want that is not materializing, this self-imposed guilt or lack of permission that you're giving yourself is what's getting in the way. So let me give you a quick example, okay? Let's say that you really want to manifest a new car. You've always wanted to have a new car to drive. And you could get one. So you could go to the dealership and spend the money on one, or you could get a lease, or you knew somebody who would co-sign for you, or you had an opportunity to get the car, but you don't get the new car. You do not use the opportunities that are available to you because you feel guilty. So instead of getting a new car, which is the thing that you want, you'll settle. Okay, you'll get an old car, or you won't get a car at all because you feel guilty about spending the money, or because you feel guilty about its toll on the environment, or maybe you feel guilty about how your friends will perceive it because they don't have new cars. But there's a part of you that is unwilling to take action on what the universe has given to you because you feel guilty. And this is something to understand, because a lot of times when people hear about the law of attraction, what they think is, this is a way for something to come into my reality that absolves me of my guilt. So like, if I just want this new car, it's just gonna drop itself in my driveway, and it's like, it's not my fault, it just kind of happened to me, okay? But what you've been given is actually a pathway to your dream, but you're not willing to take it because you feel guilty. And this is the thing about the law of attraction that's really important to understand, is that if a pathway is made available to you to have something that you want, and you keep telling yourself, well, I can't have it through that pathway because that pathway doesn't feel right, it makes me feel guilty. Well, you're not giving yourself permission to have what you want. Here's another example. Let's say that you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out, and you would really like to manifest a calmer and more relaxed life. Now, here's the thing. You have the ability at your disposal right now to go lay down and take a nap, or to call off from work, or to take it easy, or to go on a break. You have that ability, but you're not taking it. And the reason you're not taking it is because you feel guilty and you're not giving yourself permission. And I know I used to be guilty of this one a lot, which was that I had a very overwhelmed life, and I had at my disposal the tools to relax. I could take a nap, or I could go meditate, or I could take a break, but I wouldn't do it because I felt guilty in taking the break. Like I should be working. I shouldn't take time off. When you don't give yourself permission to have what you want, you shunt the ability of that to flow into your experience. And so if you push forward with something like that, what will happen is it will seem even harder and harder and harder to take a break. It will seem even harder and harder and harder to get the car, because you're not giving yourself permission. And so that lack of permission compounds itself into your reality. Now, here's the funny thing about this not giving yourself permission thing, okay? It really stems from a place of guilt. I feel guilty. I feel like I shouldn't have this. And there's a part of us that feels like our guilt is a good thing. Like if I feel shameful about wanting something, that makes me a better person. Like it makes me a bad person to want a nice car, or it makes me a bad person to want to spend time by myself or to get some relaxation. And we feel justified in that guilt as if going down that path somehow improves the rest of society. Somehow it benefits everybody else if I don't take a nap. Somehow it benefits the world if I don't get the car that I want. But that reasoning is completely illogical, okay? Because when you act out of guilt, all you really do is cut yourself off from having the life that you want and from enjoying your life to the fullest. That's all that you're really doing. And you're doing it under the assumption that other people or the grander picture wants you to suffer so that it can be happy. But that's not true. Because if you suffer, all that really ends up happening is now you're feeling miserable, your vibration dips, you're running around unrested and not living the life that you want, which consequently makes you feel upset, maybe even angry. And now what happens is I'm going out into the universe, angry and upset, projecting all of my frustration on the world. I'm getting mad at my kids, I'm getting mad at my husband, I'm getting mad at the world, I'm getting mad on social media because I'm not giving myself permission to live my best life. That's it. So I'm using my self-imposed guilt in that way to act as a martyr in my own life and to project my anger about it on everybody else. And the reason I'm pointing this out, and I hope it's very clear, is that when you act out of guilt, it doesn't benefit anybody. It hurts all the people around you. We end up taking out all of the things that we're upset about not doing in our life and not taking in our life and projecting that pain outward onto everybody that we love and we care about, because we think in our deluded mind in the moment that that's somehow benefiting them, but it's not. Okay, so this is a video that I've been thinking about for a while that I wanted to make, which is that I really want you guys to give yourself permission to live your best life. If you have an opportunity to have something that would make your heart sing, give yourself permission to take it. I don't care if it's a car or if it's a nap. Doesn't matter if it's big or if it's small, but if you hear that guilt voice come in and tell you that you shouldn't have it, that it's not fair that you have it, that it's gonna make other people jealous, or that it's bad for such and such, if that voice is getting in the way, please understand that that voice doesn't do anything except create a situation that internalizes a lower vibration within you and projects that pain outward onto everybody else, which is absolutely the least responsible thing that we can do. Okay, and on the flip side, when you give yourself permission to live your best life, or to live the best life that you can, you're gonna start operating more from a place of joy and projecting your joy outward onto the world, which is a much more beneficial thing for all of us to be doing. All right, I really hope that you enjoyed today's quick law of attraction video on why can't I manifest what I want? Again, a lot of times that answer comes down to self-imposed guilt. And I really hope that this video gives you a little bit more permission to enjoy the things that are already at your disposal and to really start to love your life more. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy another video that I've created on letting go of limiting beliefs. And I will do my best to remember to put a link in the description to that video if you'd like to go ahead and watch that now. Also, if you're new to my channel, I would love to invite you to take my law of attraction test so that you can kind of see in real time how the law of attraction works. And also there will be a link in the description to that test if you'd like to go ahead and take that test now. Thanks again for watching this video on why can't I manifest what I want. Have a great day. Bye-bye.